Hey guys, happy Monday. I am so excited because today is Vision Board Day, and I'm also doing my goals for the year, and I'm also kind of doing some bullet point journaling that I've never tried before, but I want to try. And I know today is January 8th, so we are about a week into January. And I would usually do this like the 1st or 2nd of January, but with me being sick and then everything going on with Bohannon, I kind of put it off until I felt better. And then I was going to do it on Saturday or Sunday, which was yesterday, but then Ken was home and I didn't want him to feel like I was throwing him out of the room or needed him to be quiet. So I'm like, today's going to be perfect because I can do it while Ken's at work and get it done. But I never really did vision boards until I started following Catherine Manning. And I saw that she was doing vision boards instead of doing New Year's resolutions. And I thought it was just so neat because New Year's resolutions just don't ever work out for me, mainly because I don't stick to them. And when I saw this vision board idea, I was like, this is perfect because it's something that I can put all of my goals and my vision of how I want my future to look all in one place and look at it every single day. So like I did is I actually put it as my home screen. And then I also put it on my tablet so I can see it. And then I also put it on my computer. So then every single time I open my computer, this is what I saw. So what I did kind of for this one is like eating healthy, wedding. That was for vlogging. This was for writing a book, getting a home. And then I kind of put like ambition, take the risk, writer, and then confidence. So I kind of put word things. And then this would be for writing, podcasting, future home. And then what I also did is I put a vlogger that inspires me and a podcast that inspires me. So this year, I kind of want to do my vision board the same, but I also kind of want to do it differently. Before I start, I am actually going to write down real quick like my ideas, and I like my little planner here because it has a spot for ideas. So I'm just going to, if I could find my pens, I'm just going to jot down a few things of what areas I want my vision board to be, because this year I think I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to have some words, but also pictures. But I think what I'm going to do is have one corner be like motherhood and having a baby, because I inspire us starting a family this year. And then another corner being like content creation. One corner being like health and wellness. And then the other corner kind of just being stuff that I want to look forward to in the future, kind of like having a house and owning our own home and all that. So I'm going to write down real quick these 4 corners I want to have in my vision board. And then what I think I'm going to do is start going on Pinterest. I use Pinterest for my ideas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on and type in exactly what I'm looking for and start saving what I want on my vision board to, be on there. What I actually did last year is on my Pinterest, I did like my 2023 vision board, and then I just kind of saved all the stuff that I wanted. Now, I didn't use all of it, but I used pretty much what I did. There are a few things I didn't, but this year I actually was going on Pinterest and I actually kind of started it. So I kind of started putting stuff on, but I don't have enough to hit the 4 corners. So I'm going to do that real fast. And then I use Canva to put everything together. So we're going to start looking on Pinterest, and then we're just going to start creating our vision board. I did is I just put in here all the stuff that I found that I would want to create my vision board. I do pictures and then obviously words as well, so then I can be able to put it in the grouping that I did. And now that I have everything here, I'm going to go to Canva and start making my vision board. So here is my vision board for 2024. So what I did is I brought in my wanting to become a mother, my social media, content creator, health and fitness, and then home and stuff that I kind of want to put together. So over in this corner, I did pregnancy, laying in bed, manifesting, making, mama and making, and then I did family is happy and healthy. And of course for this year I did 2024, the year I become my best self, because this year I am really going to hone in to being my best self. So then I did podcasting and content creating. So then I did, YouTube, podcasting, Instagram, and just being a content creator. And then around that I did, working out, connecting with myself, and I had the key to success is to start before you're ready. It doesn't have to be perfect, you just have to get going. And sometimes I feel like I hold myself back, so I really wanted to put that in there. And then I kind of did travel. I'd love to travel more. I am manifesting a house because within the next 3 years I'm hoping that me and Ken can have a home. Just manifesting a healthy, loving relationship between me and Ken. And then kind of in this corner she did her best and God did the rest. I'm giving more into my faith this year. I'm putting it in God's hands. Girl, do it for you. I want to do everything that I can for myself. Thriving, because I am 30 and this is my year to thrive. So it's really something for people who are approaching 30 to take a look at what it means to them. I think turning 30 is a chance to re-identify with yourself, which is really what I'm putting myself in this year, is really stepping into 30 and thriving. And then here is your weight will fluctuate, but your worth will not. I want to really work on self-loving myself this year, and I think this definitely works for me, and I'm really, really happy with it. The one thing I didn't do is I would usually put in a podcaster or YouTuber that I enjoy and want to, look up to, but this year I decided to keep that out and kind of just put it in for myself, and I am really, really excited about how this turned out. So other than this, I also put it on my tablet that I always use, just so then it is also there and it is exactly the same. And then I also took the photos, and it wasn't as many as it is here. Actually, yeah, it's not as many as it is here, but I took it and I created it as a background on my phone, so then I can see it every single day. And it's the same thing: motherhood, content creation, fueling my body. And then obviously she did her best, relationship, home, and how I feel about myself. I actually put Bloom in there as well, but I'm excited about how everything turned out, and I'm excited to be able to look at it. So I am very excited about this because I think doing it this way for me is better, and having it on, my phone is better, because then it allows me to see it every single day. A lot of people who do vision boards do it on an actual board, and then they put it somewhere where they can see it. And I feel like for me, if I did that, it probably wouldn't do as much as it does if I put it in areas that I'm actually going to look at. So putting it on my laptop, my tablet, and then really just putting it on my phone is going to be the best for me, because I look at it every single day, and it just makes me really excited for this year, and it makes me very excited to create this board, especially because I'm manifesting motherhood as well. I'm just excited to have that on my board. And like I said, the only things I didn't do is put the 2 people that I did last year, and I think that's because I just wanted to do it differently. And it's crazy because I actually, let's see if I can't find it. I'm actually looking at my vision board this year and my vision board last year, and like I said, some of the stuff stayed the same. Like my vision board last year had, content creating, and it had the wedding stuff on it, and then it had kind of the same things I wanted. But this year, I kind of like it because, I'm not really into pink, but there's something about this, just how it kind of just goes together wise with the shades, that I didn't intend on doing that, but I love how it turned out. So I am just truly excited for this year. Like I said, 30 thriving year, and I'm just excited to look at this every day and really manifest my future. So the next thing that I want to do is my life roadmap. This is 3 months, a year, 3 years, and lifetime goals, to kind of give myself a thing to say in 3 months, this is what I want. In a year, this is what I would want. In 3 years, this is what I would want. And in a lifetime, this is what I would want. So this was my last year's one. So in 3 months, I, put get in shape, save $5,000, my first rough draft of my book, and get more podcast interviews. And then my year was buy a house, 1,000 followers on YouTube, write my first whole book, and learn self-love. Then 3 years was YouTube plaque, becoming a mom, buying a car, full-time content creator. And my lifetime would be being a popular podcaster, a lake house, best mother ever, and bestseller on New York's bestseller list. So that was for last year, so I'm doing it for this year, and I'm doing 3 months would be in March, a year would be 2025, 3 years would be 2027, and then lifetime goals. So I'm kind of looking at my goals from last year and then the ones that I want to do this year, and I'm trying to see where I would want to put things, because again, this year I am kind of going into motherhood, so becoming a mom was my goal for 2026, and I kind of want to move that to 1 year, so within this year becoming a mom. So there's things here and there that I kind of want to switch around, and I'm going to start on that, and then I will discuss it with you guys, because also there's some things that are on this list that aren't going to go into this year's goals. Like some of the stuff are going to be taken out. So I'm going to work on this, and then I will talk to you guys once I am finished. So now I have my life roadmap written out. So what I did is in 3 months, I would like to get more podcast interviews, work on my body positivity, have the first draft of my book written, and create a dream office space, because I've talked about wanting an office space, and I really want to work on maybe getting that second bedroom done so I can make it into one a year from now. So by the end of the year, I'd like to have 500 followers on YouTube, a full-time content creator, become a mom, and write my first book. So I want to have my first full book written, published, and out in the world. Since I don't have a full-time job now and I'm working at home on my YouTube channel and podcasting, becoming a full-time content creator could actually become a reality. So I would love for that. And the lowest thing now on YouTube is 500 followers. It used to be 1,000, but they changed it. So since I'm at 100 right now, I would like to at least reach the 500 mark. And then, of course, because we're trying to have a kid, I would love to be a mom by the end of the year. We will just see what happens. So then 3 years from now, I'd like to by then have a YouTube plaque, bought a family van, because depending on how many kids we have, I would like to have a really nice van to drive our kids around in. 3 years from now, I'm hoping that we have bought our first home for our family and written 3 books by then. And my lifetime goals would be to own a lake house, be a New York's bestseller, be the top podcaster in mental health, and be the best mom/wife I can be. So I kind of like to lay this out as my roadmap so I can work towards the goals that I kind of set for myself. And like I said, you know, from last year to this year, it obviously some things got switched around and moved around, but there are things that I took from last year that I put on here, but I kind of made it more of a in-depth of what I actually want to do. And then in my actual calendar that I got from Walmart, it actually has a spot where you can list out 6 goals. So what I figured I would do is do like topics for each one is like YouTube, podcasting, Instagram, health and fitness. And then I'm not incredibly sure what I want to do for the last 2. I might do like mothering for 1, and then kind of like house goals maybe. I kind of know that I have the 4 locked in, but the last 2 I'm not really sure. So I think I'm going to put like a few goals in each section so I can kind of say for this year, these would be my goals in this area. And that's kind of like taking some of these life roadmaps for like YouTube, podcasting, Instagram, and kind of putting it in here saying like, these would be my goals for the year. So I'm actually going to work on that, and then I will share them with you guys once I am done with that. So I didn't fill it out all the way because I think I have to think about it a little bit more. But for YouTube, I put 500 followers, and creating better thumbnails. Something for me I really want to work on is creating better thumbnails to go with my videos. For my podcast would be more interviews and then batching episodes. I'd like to get into batching episodes so then I have stuff pre-recorded and I'm not freaking out about not having stuff. Instagram, I did one post/reel per week, so doing a post on Instagram or a reel at least once a week until I feel more comfortable to be doing more than that. And then getting to 500 followers also on Instagram would be kind of nice. I'm at, I think, 200? I'm at 205, so I kind of like to get to 500. And then for health and fitness, I kind of put body positivity and 30-minute walking 5 times a week. So like I said, I think the more I think about it, I'll probably add to my goals a little bit more, then go from there. I kind of have to put more thought into what I would want, specific things for each section, but this kind of just starts me off. And then in goal 5 and 6, that would be able to add more stuff once I figure out what I'd like to set goals for and write some stuff down for that. Like for goal number 5, I put motherhood, so I'm going to add some stuff. I didn't write anything down, but I'd like to just have that as a section, and then once I figure out like a 6th goal, I'll write that in there and then also fill it out. But it gives me time and space to just kind of fill out once things come to me, and I kind of like that. So it's been a couple hours. Me and Ken had to run to the vet to pick up some medicine for Bohannon. I will update you guys in another vlog about how he's doing. But the last thing that I wanted to do is do kind of like bullet journaling, and I found different things that I wanted to try. So a few things is like a movie tracker. So you would write down the movie title and then you would do like 10 out of 10, 5 out of 10. So I'm going to start doing that because I'm going to start watching different movies and then seeing if I like them or not. And then the next thing is books. So I'm going to jot down the books I read this year. The first one I'm reading is The Spy Coast, and I started it at the beginning of the month, and then you give it a star rating, 1 through 5. So I'm going to try that. And then another thing that I saw is 2024 big moments, and then you do January through December and you pick a big moment of the month and then jot it down for each month. Now there are other ones that I do want to try that are like habit trackers and stuff like that, but since we are already into January, I'm going to wait to do those until we get close to February. Then I think I will do that. Something like that. Or there was another one. So then once I do those, that'll be a way for me to track my habits and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of trying different things this year, seeing what I like and what I don't like. But I am excited for 2024. I was so excited to make my vision board. Like I said, looking at my phone now, it just brings me so much joy just looking at a new vision. And the reason I like it is because from year to year, your vision of that year is going to change compared to last year's, because what you would have thought of last year, you might not be doing in the new year. So like I said, a lot of my stuff on my vision board is of motherhood and manifesting becoming a mother, and that's because this year we're trying to have a baby. So obviously a lot of my vision board stuff will go along with what I'm trying to do, or like my health journey and eating food and all of that stuff. And my vision board will, you know, mock what I am looking forward to this year. Just like last year, my vision board looked different. So I think last year was the first year I did the vision board, so this is my second year doing it, and I'm just excited to keep doing the vision board and then going back and looking at all the different ones to see like where I was at in my life at that time and what I envisioned for myself. And of course, I will keep you guys updated along the way on which ones, you know, come true and for which ones that didn't happen. And it's okay if you put stuff on your vision board that doesn't happen. You're putting on your vision board of more of just saying, this is kind of what I would like my year to look like. There was actually a checklist that I saw that you could do for yourself. Is your vision board checklist would be, my vision board includes goals close to my heart. All pictures represent what I truly want to attract. My vision board includes affirmations and quotes. Only words that I truly feel are there on my board. My board is neat and not cluttered. My vision board is placed somewhere I can see. That's why I kind of like doing it for my phone or for my laptop, because it's something that I use and look at every single day. If you feel like you want to create like an actual vision board and you have a place in your house that you could put it and see it every day, I encourage you to do that as well. But for me, having it on my digital devices is just going to work better, because I look at them, like I use my laptop every single day and I use my phone every single day, so I'm going to see it. You want to create your vision board that is joyful and hopeful. I see myself living my vision board dreams. I have hope for the vision I hold in my life. I look at my vision board every morning and night. I create a new vision board every year. I read and live out the affirmations on my board, and I am living my life gratefully and joyfully. So I just found this list on Pinterest as well, and it's like going through the checklist saying everything on my vision board is what's in my heart, what's close to my heart, and what I truly want to attract. And this is true for me. So I was just so excited again to make the vision board. Again, it was a little late this year due to the fact that the beginning of the year I was sick and then the week just got away from me. So as long as you do it in January at some point, even if you're doing it in February, whenever the time is right for you, go ahead and do it. And let me know if you guys do your vision boards. If you want to send me your vision boards, pictures of them, you can definitely do that as well. I would love to see everybody's vision for their 2024 year. So thank you so much for spending today with me while I made my vision board. I am so excited for you guys to see it. I'm so excited to see what you guys make. If you've never done a vision board and this inspires you to make one, I am super excited about that too. So just let me know if you've never made one or if you've had made one, if this inspired you to make one. And again, remember, if you want to, in the comments below or over on Instagram, you could come over and send me the pictures of your vision board and let me know what your 2024 looks for you. So thanks for spending the day with me, and I will talk to you guys again real soon in the next vlog.